Hello twin flames and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Wednesday. So I'm going to use two powerful decks today. We're going to bring in the Twin Flame Journey Messages by Mystic Moon and the Twin Flame Soulmate Secret Edition by Reina Tarot. So what do we need to know? Thank you, angels. What do the masculines want to say to you, divine feminine? What do they want to say? What do the masculines want to say to you today? What do they want to say? Wow, very quick, no messing about. So first of all, your masculine is saying to you, I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. So they've been watching you from afar. They're your secret admirer. They've got the eye on you. Why? Because they're working out what to do, how to come forward, if it's the right time, if you're available, what you've been doing. They're curious about you. And he's saying, yes, I have looked you up online. So maybe you've been thinking that, feeling that, wanting the answer, knowing that. And he's saying, yes, it was me. Of course I have. I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. I also feel that maybe some of the masculines have actually been liking your stuff and then taking the like away because they've liked it by accident. Now, of course, they like it, your pictures, your profile, whatever you're doing, but they worry that if they like it, people are going to know, and everyone's going to see because they have this sense of vulnerability with you. So sometimes they can be scrolling up and down. Maybe they hit it by mistake and then they panic and take it off. Okay, some masculines have even blocked the feminines because they've done that and they've gone into fear and panic and they feel guilty, especially if there's a karmic partner or they're not quite ready to give everything to you yet because they know you deserve more. So remember, things are not always what they seem. There's always a good reason behind what you may see as a bad reason. So he's saying, I've looked you up online to see what you're doing. He's also saying to you, I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. So maybe you feel like you've been forgotten because he's blocked you or he's not checking you up online. Well, he's saying to you today, I haven't forgotten you. No matter what you think, you're always on my mind. So I feel this is also a big message about the masculine's return and about them returning through some form of social media or online communication. He's saying, I know I screwed things up and I honestly have no idea how to fix it. So the reason he's looking at you online and seeing what you're up to, because he's wondering if you're going to allow him to fix it. He knows he's screwed up, he knows he's messed things up, and he's saying honestly, so he's been honest, he's been genuine, I don't know how to fix it. So he's having a look at what you're up to or what you've been doing to see if it's the right time. So in a way, he's testing the water by checking you out online. He's saying, I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. So this is why he may not be coming forward straight away. I just need to do something else right now. That could be something he's dealing with at work, with his finances. It could be an obligation or a duty that he has. And he's saying, there's nothing wrong. Please try and understand. I just have to do this first. So whatever it is. And that's why he's also showing you he's getting things ready to build a solid foundation. And they're giving me like a rumbling noise. So a rumbling is about the rumblings of change. So don't get triggered if you think he's doing other things than wanting you or communicating with you, because he's preparing for the right time. And he's saying to you, your words linger in my mind. Linger. That means those words hang around. He can't forget them. They're on his mind. They're in his heart. They're in his soul. He's going over and over these things. And he's saying, I don't know how I feel anymore. And that's about his life. It doesn't mean he doesn't know how he feels about you anymore. He doesn't know how he feels about his life, about what he's been doing all these years. He's going through significant transformation and big change. And that can be very scary and unsettling and unnerving for the masculine. So this is another message, divine feminine, to trust and have faith and be patient. I've talked to relatives about you. Now, this won't resonate with everyone, but I do feel the masculines have spoke about this love. They may have talked about you directly or just mentioned a friend, called you a friend, or even spoke about a situation, my friend and this person. So bringing you into a conversation, but in a very, not as if it's him way. So he's bringing you up. He's talking about you in some way. the way he feels. Maybe he's talking about the one that got away. He's been discussing the connection somehow with people around him. And that's what I'm feeling with relatives. So, relatives are people that we have blood links with, but also I feel this about people he's around, people he's connecting with or relating to. It was just easier to be with others because I didn't care like I cared for you. So he's trying to help you understand why he's remained in the karmic situation, or why he dated others, or why he did the things he did. But right now the mask is coming off. So if you watch the masculine reading, this will make more sense because, the masculines are taking off all the things that stop them from being authentic and releasing all of those things too. So he's saying to you, it was easier to be with other people, not because I didn't care, about you or want you, but because I didn't care for them the way that I do for you. And that may sound crazy, but it's a lot easier sometimes for the masculines to stay in a karmic situation because they can just get on with the life. With you, they can't just get on with the life. They have to face the fears and go through all the struggle and pain and heal those wounds, and you're their mirror. And you open them up and wake them up. So it's like he's saying, I've just been kind of having an easy life, but you're the one I want. You're my destiny. And I want to spend the holidays with you. So again, there's this real feeling about he's saying, I'm so sorry if I've got to remain where I am for Christmas time, Thanksgiving. I want to spend that time with you. That's what I'm dreaming about, wanting. But again, there's this real sense of, he's staying where he is because he wants to get through this Christmas period. Now, that won't resonate with everyone. It will with some. Some of the masculines have already left those situations. Maybe he needs some time by himself to get his head together. And he's also saying to you, I want to spend the holidays with you. So I feel this also a big message that some of the masculines are fully intending and preparing to spend that time with you. But if your masculine is still with a karmic situation, and they've got kids and they're good fathers and mothers, and they're thinking of the children right now, this is saying, I want to spend it with you, but I've got obligation and duty as making me remain where I am. That doesn't mean he doesn't want to spend it with you, because he does. It doesn't mean he's enjoying it. He feels miserable because he wants to be spending that with you. But also, this is a great sign of things to come. So he's saying to you, I want to spend the holidays with you. I want to spend a holiday with you. So this could also be about going somewhere together and having time together, getting on a plane, going somewhere else, getting in the car, driving somewhere else. But it starts with what he's been doing online. And he's saying to you, I've been looking you up online to see what you're doing, to see what's going on. And you might think, well, he can't look me up online because I've got no social media. But even if you haven't, he's been Googling your name to see if anything comes up. Because the words that you've spoken in the past and the things you've said, they're lingering in his mind. Maybe there's even been a conversation brought up through relatives about you. And he's spoken about you, especially if you've had a bond before, or, you've had a connection with his family too. Maybe you've been discussing the holidays. Maybe he's picked up on that subconsciously. And he's been discussing the holidays with his family. And you may have come up in a conversation, or he started thinking about the holidays and knowing he wants to spend it with you. And he said it was just easier to be with others. So I feel this is also about holidays too. It was easier to be with other people during the holidays because I didn't care like I cared for you. And I know it sounds odd and crazy, but sometimes the masculines hold themselves back for that reason. They don't want to be vulnerable during Christmas time and things like that, because if they are and anything happens and they're alone, they're going to be even more, in pain during those times. They're going to think about you even more during those times. And he's saying, I don't know how I feel anymore because I want to spend the holidays with you. So I feel he's definitely dealing with a situation at home because he wants to get out of his obligations. And they're giving me tooth pain and gnashing of the teeth, which is about decisions. And he's saying, I just have to do something else right now, please understand. So he's working out what to do. If he isn't spending the holidays with you this year, he's saying, I just have to do something else right now, please understand, which means obligation and a sense of duty. But he never forgets you, even when you think he does. And he's trying to sort out and heal all the things he screwed up. And there's also some masculines really coming through saying, I don't want to screw things up with you because I can't spend the holidays with you. Please try and understand that I'm doing the best I can. So trust the journey. Your masculine is searching for you online. He is seeking you out. He is trying to work out what to do to make it right. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.